I come here tonight as a sister, blessed with a brother who is a mentor, a protector, and a lifelong friend. And I come here tonight as a wife who loves my husband and knows that he will be an extraordinary president. And I come here tonight as a mom whose girls are the center of my heart and the center of my soul. And I come here as a daughter raised on the south side of Chicago by a father who was a single blue-collar working guy and by a mother who stayed at home with my brother and me. And you know, when I met Barack, I thought to myself, although he's got that strange name and although he's all the way from across the continent in Hawaii, our families were so much alike. He was raised by grandparents who were working class folks just like my parents, and he was raised by a single mother who scrimped and saved to give him opportunities that she had never had for herself. And we were raised with so many of the same values, like you work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond, that you do what you say you're going to do, and that you treat people with respect and dignity, even if you don't know them, and even if you don't agree with them. But what we can agree on is that America should be a place where you can make it if you try. All too often, Barack has talked about the world as it is and the world as it should be. And he says all too often we accept the distance between the two and we settle for a world that does not reflect our true values and aspirations. But he reminded us that we do know what justice and fairness and opportunity look like, and he urged us to find the strength within ourselves, to strive for the world as it should be. And isn't that the great American story? The story of men and women who are gathered in churches and union halls, who have marched, risked everything that they've ever known, refusing to settle. Barack understands this plight. Barack understands this determination. And he will fight for people like them and for people like us. He will bring finally what the world needs. He will finally bring the change that we have been looking for. And after all of this has gone on, the Barack Obama that I know today is the same Barack Obama that I met 19 years ago, the same man that I fell in love with 19 years ago, the same man who drove my baby girl and myself home from the hospital 10 years ago, peering at us through the rearview mirror, inching along at a snail's pace, feeling the entire weight of his child's future in his hand, determined to give her everything, determined to give her something that he never knew for himself, the loving, firm embrace of a father's love. You know, people, our children, our sons, our daughters, one day will tell their sons and daughters what we have done here today. And in honor of our children's future, and out of homage for those people whose sacrifices have brought us to this very moment here today, let us devote our time to finishing their work. Let us work together to fulfill their dreams, and let us stand together to elect Barack Obama, President of the United States of America.